Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. I, Anupama, welcome you all at the English Ocean Academy. But I don't know, today there is some problem in the camera. That is why I will not be visible to you. Okay, just give me a second otherwise. हाँ जी, नहीं दिखूंगी मैं आज। चलो कोई गल नहीं, ठीक है। रोज रोज एक कोई शक्ल देख के करना भी की है। ओके जी, हाँ जी। सो फिर ਜਿਹੜਾ अपना पेपर चल रहा सी ਉਹਦੇ रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चंस ਆਪਾਂ डिस्कस करते हैं। ठीक है, गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। जल्दी जल्दी वीडियो ਨੂੰ शेयर कर दो आपके फ्रेंड्स ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, लाइक कर दो वीडियो ਨੂੰ। Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, start करते हैं फिर। What is distinctive of an epistolary novel? Epistolary novel ਦੀ ਕੀ ਖਾਸੀਅਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ? It tells a historical story, autobiographical story, consists of letters or mythical plot. Epistolary novel ਦੀ ਕੀ ਖਾਸੀਅਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ? Yes, it is written in the form of letters, right? It is written in the form of letters. Tom Jones is a novel written by Henry Fielding, Samuel Richardson, Jonathan Swift, or none of the above. Tom Jones is a novel written by, that's an easy one, Henry Fielding, right? Sophia Weston, Tom and Squire Allworthy are characters in Pamela, Joseph Andrews, Clarissa या Tom Jones. Sophia Weston, Tom ਤੇ Squire Allworthy ਕਿਹੜੇ novel ਦੇ characters ਨੇ? Yes, they are the characters in Tom Jones. Absolutely correct. The Picaro, the main character in a Picaro's novel, is a mythical character, a lovable rogue, an ideal hero, or a clever villain. The Picaro, main character in a Picaro's novel. Yes, absolutely right. Lovable rogue. Rogue ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਹਿਰੂਪੀਆ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੇਸ਼ ਬਦਲ ਬਦਲ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਜੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਘੁੰਮਦਾ ਹੈ, right? Romantic period in English literature refers to early 19th century, late 19th century, late 18th century, या none of the above. हाँ जी, romantic period in English literature सारे एक दूजे के पीछे लग जा करो, सोचना नहीं। It's early 19th, 1798 च शुरू हो रही है रोमांटिक एज। लेट 19 किवें होगी? 1798 च शुरू हो रही है लिरिकल बैलेड्स दे नाल। 2 साल ही ने 18th सेंचुरी खत्म होने दे, ठीक है, 2 साल ही ने 18th सेंचुरी खत्म होने दे। इस करके वो 2 साल कोई मैटर नहीं करते, ठीक है। फिर ये खत्म होंदी है 1837 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। सो इट इज अर्ली 19th सेंचुरी। अर्ली 19th है बच्चे। 18वीं सदी ਦੇ सिर्फ 2 साल रह गए। कोई बहुत ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ है भी ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ late 18th ਕਹੀਏ। इट इज अर्ली 19th सेंचुरी, ठीक है जी। Songs of Innocence and Experience is written by William Wordsworth, Lord Byron, John Keats, or William Blake? Yes, William Blake. Again, Simran, पता नहीं आंसर की दे विच शायद यही दिता होवे, लेकिन मेरे अकॉर्डिंग सही आंसर बनता है अर्ली 19th century. Kubla Khan is a famous poem written by Lord Byron, S.T. Coleridge, John Keats या William Blake? तुसी आप ही सोचो ना कि वो 2 साल कोई मायने रखते ने, है ना? Yes, it is S.T. Coleridge. Lucy Gray is a poem written by William Blake, Lord Byron, William Wordsworth, or S.T. Coleridge. Lucy Gray is a poem written by William Blake, Lord Byron, William Wordsworth, or S.T. Coleridge. Yes, it is written by William Wordsworth. Lyrical Ballads is a collection of poems written by Lord Byron and Coleridge, William Wordsworth and Coleridge, P. Shelley and Wordsworth, या Lord Byron and John Keats. Yes, it is a collaboration by William Wordsworth and Coleridge. Right. A thing of beauty is a joy forever is a poetic line written by S.T. Coleridge, Wordsworth, Lord Byron, या John Keats. A thing of beauty is joy forever. It is written by John Keats. John Keats the poem है. Eve of Agnes जो लिखी गई है. Grecian urn जो है ये line. ठीक है? Which of the following poets was an opium addict? S.T. Coleridge, Lord Byron, John Keats या Wordsworth? Which of the following poets was an opium addict? Endymion है. Okay, चलो correct कर दें यहाँ पे. Endymion. Thank you so much. Yes, opium addict, S.T. Coleridge. Which of the following novels is not written by Jane Austen? Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Emma या Ivan Poe? Which of the following novels is not written by Jane Austen? Yes, Ivan Poe, which is written by the Wizard of the North, Walter Scott. Sir Walter Scott is known for realistic fiction, historical romances, psychological novels या epistolary novels. हाँ जी, Sir Walter Scott किस तरह के novels लिए जाने जाते ने? He is known for historical novels. Right. Match the following poets and poems: Wordsworth, Lord Byron, John Keats, P. Shelley. You have to match the poets with the poems. Wordsworth, Lord Byron, John Keats या P.B. Shelley. हाँ जी, right. Wordsworth, Tintin Abbey, Lord Byron, Don Juan, John Keats, Ode to Autumn, P.B. Shelley, Ode to West Wind. 1, 4, 2, 3. C option. G. Which of the following works is not written by Lord Byron? She Walks in Beauty, Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, Don Juan या Frankenstein? Which of these is not written by Lord Byron? Yes, it is Frankenstein, which is written by Mary Shelley. Okay. The Elegy Adonis is written by Lord Byron, Robert Burns, P.B. Shelley या John Keats? Who is the writer of this Elegy Adonis? Lord Byron, Robert Burns, P.B. Shelley या John Keats? Yes, it is P.B. Shelley. Dedicated elegy on the death of John Keats. Right. John Keats, the death day. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? Is a line written by John Keats, Wordsworth, Lord Byron या P.B. Shelley? ये line किसने लिखी सी? If winter comes, can spring be far behind? Yes, P.B. Shelley. किधे च सी? Right. Very good, Ritu. Ode to the West Wind. Very good. चलो जी. The novel The Monk is written by Matthew Gregory Lewis, Jane Austen, Sir Walter Scott, or none of the above? The novel The Monk is written by M.G. Lewis, Jane Austen, Sir Walter Scott, or none of the above. It is Matthew Gregory Lewis, right? Abou Ben Adam is a poem written by Mary Shelley, Leigh Hunt, Wordsworth, Matthew Gregory Lewis. पहला वाले पेपर च भी आए हुए हैं क्वेश्चन है ना? Abou Ben Adam is written by, yes, Leigh Hunt. Mary Wollstonecraft is mainly regarded as a poet, pioneer feminist philosopher, a literary critic, or none of the above. हाँ जी, Mary Wollstonecraft is mainly regarded as, yes, pioneer feminist philosopher. Match the following authors and texts: Leigh Hunt, Matthew Gregory Lewis, Mary Shelley, Mary Wollstonecraft. Leigh Hunt, The Story of Rimini, M.G. Lewis, The Monk, Wollstonecraft, Vindication, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. A option. D. In which novel of Jane Austen, Elizabeth Bennet and Darcy are the central characters? Sense and Sensibility, Emma, Mansfield Park, or Pride and Prejudice? In which novel of Jane Austen, Elizabeth Bennet and Darcy are the central characters? Yes, it is Pride and Prejudice. Which of the following authors belong to the Victorian period? Robert Browning, Jane Austen, Sir Walter Scott, or none of the above? Which of these authors belong to the Victorian period? Yes, it is Robert Browning. Who is the author of The Mayor of Casterbridge? Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, Thomas Hardy, or George Eliot? Who is the author of The Mayor of Casterbridge? Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, Thomas Hardy, or George Eliot? Yes, Thomas Hardy. The poem In Memoriam is written by Robert Browning, Alfred Tennyson, Walter Pater, या Emily Bronte? हाँ जी, the poem In Memoriam is written by, yes, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Alfred Tennyson. Okay. Which of the following poems is written by Alfred Tennyson? My Last Duchess, Fra Lippo Lippi, Ode to Gratian, or The Charge of the Light Brigade? Which of the following poems is written by Alfred Tennyson? Yes, it is The Charge of the Light Brigade. Right. Which of the following poets often used dramatic monologue as a poetic technique? Tennyson, Walter Pater, Robert Browning, John Keats. Know that very well? Yes, it is Robert Browning. Very good. Grammarian's Funeral is a poem written by Alfred Tennyson, Robert Browning, William Wordsworth, या none of the above? Yes, it is Robert Browning. Heroes and Hero Worship is a work written by Thomas Carlyle, John Ruskin, Walter Pater, या Thomas Hardy? Heroes and Hero Worship is written by Thomas Carlyle. Match the following authors and works: Thomas Carlyle, John Ruskin, Walter Pater, या Emily Bronte? Thomas Carlyle, Heroes and Hero Worship. John Ruskin, Unto This Last. Walter Pater, The Renaissance. And Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights. 4, 3, 2, 1. A option. Art for art's sake is a movement associated with the ideas of John Ruskin, Walter Pater, George Eliot, या Thomas Carlyle? Art for art's sake. Yes, it was brought to England by Walter Pater. Which of the following? novels is written by Charlotte Bronte? Jane Eyre, Adam Bede, Middlemarch, or Hard Times? Which of the novel is written by Charlotte Bronte? Yes, Jane Eyre. Heathcliff is central character in the novel Bleak House. The Mayor of Casterbridge, Jane Eyre या Oliver Twist? Heathcliff is the central character in the novel. Yes, none of these. है ना, Wuthering Heights दा options गलत ने. Yes, Wuthering Heights. Okay. Which of the following novels is not written by Charles Dickens? David Copperfield, Great Expectations, Christmas Songs, or A Christmas Carol? Which of the following novels is not written by Charles Dickens? Yes, Christmas Songs is not a novel by him. Match the following novels and their characters. Wuthering Heights, Great Expectations, Mayor of Casterbridge, Mill on the Floss. Novels ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ characters ਦੇ ਨਾਲ match ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ. Wuthering Heights, Great Expectations, Mayor of Casterbridge, Mill on the Floss. Yes, Wuthering Heights, Heathcliff, Great Expectations, Pip, Mayor of Casterbridge, Michael Henchard, Mill on the Floss, Maggie Tulliver. So B is the right option. Mary Ann Evans wrote under the pen name Charles Dickens. Emily Bronte, George Eliot, या none of the above? Mary Ann Evans wrote novels under the pen name George Eliot. Okay. Pip is a character in Great Expectations. Jane Eyre, Tale of Two Cities, Wuthering Heights. हुणे आपां करके ही हटे हां, so it's not difficult. Great Expectations. नाम जिहदा एक्चुअल च सी Philip Pirrip. Okay? Philip Pirrip नाम सी and he was called Pip. Wessex is the location of many novels written by Charles Dickens. Emily Bronte, Jane Austen या Thomas Hardy? Anji. Wessex is by Thomas Hardy. Which of the following novels is written by George Eliot? Bleak House, Adam Bede, Jude the Obscure, Pickwick Papers. Which of the following novels is written by George Eliot? Adam Bede. First novel see ਇਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ. The first novel see George Eliot da. Alright then, this is it for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow with the remaining questions from this paper. ठीक है, फिर उस तो बाद नवी टेस्ट सीरीज स्टार्ट करांगे. ठीक है जी. So thank you so much for today and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Take care.